Nectomania lives. Late this morning. Oh, dear, dear, dear. This is Rouser Radio from Lewis in the United Kingdom. It's Friday, but it's a frosty Friday. Under attack again from the dreaded virus. How can one be very happy? That's Ben Sound's Buddy and the lovely people at Ben Sound who let us use their music for free, as long as we don't make any bobs out of it, and we're not making any bobs, I can assure you. However, let's not get too excited about that, because there are other things to get excited about. Almost a 30% jump, as I understand it this morning, looking at the headlines, in the return of coronavirus. The threat again of lockdown. Already in some cities, lockdown has returned. It would be lovely to make the old joke about Oldham. I told them Oldham, because they used to manufacture light bulbs, and that was the slogan of the company, of the product. I told them Oldham. But it is no joke that this virus is attacking. Bad enough here, but on the continent it is almost rampant. And one has to say, I'm terribly sorry, and I'm being serious this morning, as a man who sees the glass half full all the time. I find it very difficult to even put a smile on my face, and that is that the old, with all due respect, said, caution, caution, caution. I know we all want to get back into the pubs. I know we all want to get back onto the beaches. I know we all want to have picnics and we want to see our families. But the fact of the matter is that in so doing, before it was ready, we've given way to an enemy we can't see, and one that is devastating and killing more people than, if I can call it, a regular war. It really is upsetting. Younger folk, I understand. They want to enjoy the delights of life. Do they think we older people don't? Of course we do. I was as ready as anybody to jump back into a pub. I, as much as anybody, have enjoyed sitting outside, drinking my crabbies, watching the world go by, trying to figure out the next move for my television station, trying to remember what I was supposed to talk about on this radio station this morning. But we did say, caution, caution, caution. Yes, the economy needed pushing up. We needed to get back to work. But then a lot of us didn't go back to work anyway. And that wasn't just the old. A lot of younger people decided to get the best of both worlds, not go back to work and crowd into the pub. Well, there are thousands in a pub in Staffordshire who crammed into the pub, shoulder to shoulder. Hey, chaps, here we are. Lockdown is ended. Away we go. Yeah, well, a lot of them seem to have the virus. And an outbreak at a McDonald's, an outbreak at various other service industries, farms, food providers. And that in itself can mean, again, shortages. So the prospect is not very good. And the economists are warning that our economy, the government finances, can't take another hit the way they did before. So what's going to happen? Oh dear, what is going to happen? I don't know. This is of a magnitude that has never been known before. And it's likely that we're going to find that life, as we knew it, changes dramatically. That's what we said as we came out of lockdown into lockup. Life was not going to be the same, and indeed it isn't. But it's not dramatically different. It's not so that we noticed terribly that life had changed. But if this carries on, if we do get a return, then I'm afraid what we are going to see is a very, very sad occasion. And do you know something? I think I've really done a demanio. It's not Friday at all, it's Thursday. Dear. It is Thursday. Oh my goodness me. Well done, Demanio. Here I was sending all sorts of people off to have a nice weekend, and we got another day to go. Oh my goodness me. The only reason I realised is that I could hear outside the man from the council who comes along religiously, one of their better operatives, I may say, the garbage collection. He's outside collecting the garbage, which I put out last night, and I know I have to put it out on a Wednesday night. Oh, another day to go before the weekend. Oh, Jack. Well, I suppose somebody had to put a smile on my face, and that's it. Oh, here we go. And those younger people won't know what I'm laughing at. It's because Jack Demanio was one of the BBC's presenters. They weren't called DJs in those days. He was one of the presenters, and he could never get anything right. He always got the day wrong, the time wrong, and so on. Here I was, 3 minutes late on air this morning, telling you all that it was Friday. Picked some music that said Friday. Put a little thing up. And I put a little note on the Rouser radio website, or whatever you call it, the dashboard, that says bloody Friday, the virus is back. And it's not Friday at all. We better play a piece of music when I calm down from this. I don't dare play one that says anything to do with Friday. Well, this one doesn't. It is Fanta Mancani by the Mini Vandals. Well, let's listen to it and get over all this nonsense. I may have got it, the day wrong, but what I haven't got wrong is the fact that the virus is back, and there is no good news from anywhere. I don't think I've seen news headlines so dismal, or so many of them so dismal, and I'm a journalist, have been for 50 plus years. I don't think I've seen such a collection of headlines as on this Thursday morning. It should be on a Friday to give us the weekend to recover, but I can't really find enough what shall I say, fun and games today. Otherwise it would look as if I was laughing at the fact that we're in such a muck. They are again looking for Madeleine McCann's body in Portugal. They are having marches on the NHS. And if it hadn't been for the spike, I was going to have a real go at my local NHS. Now, don't misunderstand me. And I didn't bang pots and I didn't ring bells because I heard that it was for the NHS, which is a busted flush. If in fact we want to support the wonderful doctors and nurses that we've got, yes indeed, I am right behind that. I have magnificent teams of medical people looking after me. I always seem to have a lady, which is fantastic. I have a lady doctor at my local surgery. Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. I have the flirtatious lady Amanda looking after my Parkinson's. She's magnificent, terrific. And when I go for my eyes tested at Brighton Eye Hospital, I have a lady who is not only astonishingly good looking, but when you go in, she shakes your hand. And when you leave, she shakes your hand. She has got old-style courtesy. And it is just an absolute pleasure to go there, just to have your hand shaken by this gorgeous lady. So, I doubt if she'd do it now. But then everything is on hold. I do have some eyesight problems, apparently. Not that I can notice them, but I do take drops to keep glaucoma at bay. But, I'm not feeling any harm from the lockdown. They've been most attentive. The trouble is, the NHS is just a big bureaucratic organisation which is getting